Well, good afternoon on this Good Friday. We've got conditions that haven't been so good for some of us. We've been dealing with some snow in places like Grand Forks. It's nice to see that the snow has kind of eased up a little bit more in Grand Forks. This is a live view on our Home of Economy Skycam in town, and there's a little bit of movement on our flags, but otherwise the wind has been light too, so that's also a good thing here. We are counting up some of that snow out there. Some of us have gotten about 5 inches of snow back over toward Wells County and the New Rockford area, about 3 inches of snow there. And we can continue to expect about that range, 2 to 5 inches in that specific area where we have seen the snow lasting the longest. It is making its way eastward, so some of us will see a little bit more accumulation going before this winds down, heading into the afternoon hours and into tonight. So taking a look at our radar and satellite view, I've taken a wide view here of the tri-state area. You can see that line of snow showers, but one other thing I want to point out is the snowpack. If you don't have this kind of concentrated area of snow and cloud cover moving through, you're looking at clear skies. So that's anywhere where we don't have movement on the white here on this black and white version of our satellite view. And you can see where that snowpack ends and where it begins. And of course, we are in the thick of it here in the Red River Valley. But this is something we're going to be watching in the coming days, because eventually this will be eroding as our temperatures warm up, and we'll see more of or less of that white showing on those sunnier days. So that's something to think about and look forward to as we're still dealing with this snow. We've got this band basically bisecting the valley here. It stretches from Highway 281 all the way back over to our eastern viewing area toward Park Rapids, and it has been diminishing in coverage and intensity. Will continue to do so as the disturbance that's creating this is weakening. So back over to Carrington, one of those areas that's seen a decent amount of snow. A viewer there reporting about 3 inches of snow earlier on and getting more right now. And then this stretches back over toward Cooperstown, right along Highway 200 in that area. A little bit of a break and then more back into places like Hillsborough, and then farther east, Ada, in northern parts of Becker County, the Callaway area, stretching up Highway 59 toward the Mahnomen area. We're seeing that snow, and again Park Rapids. So that's kind of the line. Fargo seen a flake or two, but really has been out of the main part of this system as it's been moving through. Wind speeds are not too strong. We do have some places where we're into the 20s. That's Jamestown and Devil's Lake, where we've got some wind out of the east or southeast in the low 20s. Some lower visibility there, and in some areas where we're seeing a little bit of snow, but our visibility reports have improved since this morning. Temperatures, we are in the 20s and some 30s. It's 32 degrees currently in Fargo, so getting toward that melting point, or we're there actually, and getting into the east, we're more into the 30s there. It is colder to the northwest. We'll warm up a few more degrees heading into this afternoon. Let's show you that here in our hour-by-hour planner. We're watching that chance for snow really dwindling as we go into that 3, 4, 5 o'clock hour. It's still there. We'll maybe still see some flakes and spots, but it is really diminishing at that point. And looking at our temperatures, a lot of us into those 30s, especially along the Red River and east. We're already there, in fact, for a lot of these places. And you can see there are clouds that will be obscuring our view of the sun in these areas where we've been seeing the snow, but then there are spots where we have blue skies and some sunshine here today too. Heading into later tonight, we're quieting things down, we're clearing things out. Let's talk about that Easter weekend planner. For Saturday, a little bit of a breeze out of the southeast, maybe more cloud cover, but overall not a bad day. Temperatures will be rising more, but I want to focus in on Sunday morning. This is 9 a.m. We'll have a developing area of rain, and right now it looks like right where the tri-state area meets up and into west central Minnesota, that will develop into a line and kick eastward from there. So if you're going to be in that area, keep in mind you might run into some rain showers on your Easter Sunday morning plans, and that will eventually move out pretty quickly from at least our viewing area. Farther east into Minnesota, we'll see that chance for snow. But check out next week. Temperatures 40s, near 50 degrees. We're really going to get that snow melt going in earnest next week.
49.
Yep, that's going to be great.
It has been so long since we've seen that.
It's so funny how our perspective changes depending on what we've been through, and that just sounds so good right now. So I think a lot of us are going to be happy about next week's weather.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lisa.